One of the hot hands going into the Bluegrass belonged to Dornoch, a winner of 3 straight, but they changed tactics, Eddie Olczyk, and it didn't quite work out for him in that fourth place run.
No, it did not. And look at, I guess if you're going to experiment, the experiment needs to happen prior to the Kentucky Derby.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're able to do that because they obviously accumulated enough points there, Jeremy. And it's always great
Right.
to be with you, by the way, at this time of year. But obviously it didn't go well. And you read, you saw Danny Gargan, the trainer of Dornoch, Dornoch's comments. And hey, you know what? This horse, it looks like to me, the horse has got one way to go. And this is one of the horses that I would look at is being a real key for me if I like catching freedom and what have you, is that I really believe is that you need to how did you get here, right? Like you got to go back to what you did really well.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I think that this situation certainly needs to work itself out. And I don't think they're going to take back in the Kentucky Derby. I think that they're going to send and see how far Dornoch can go. And obviously Good Magic, who was my pick a couple of years ago in the Kentucky Derby, ran very well at 14-1, but bred for it. And I think this horse is going to be right up there near the lead. And if you like closers, I think you're going to want Dornoch to really put some pressure on Fierceness.
Different style than his big brother. Last year, Mage won this race from about 15 off the pace. If Dornoch's to win it, he's going to be up into the mix throughout. I get the feeling like when the jockeys and the trainers are talking in the paddock pre-race, if Danny Gargan gives some instructions to Luis Saez, like, hey, let's take back again, Saez might just wink and nod, and then when he gets a leg up, says, I'm going, boss. I'm sorry. This is the way this horse needs to be ridden. We'll see how it all shakes out with Dornoch for sure.
Yeah, it didn't work out the last time, as we said, and having owned horses and been in the paddock and hearing trainers give jockeys instructions, sometimes the message doesn't get all the way through. So, but look, Luis Saez is as good as there is, and look at the horse's strength is what? Get to the front or be aggressive, and I would expect that from Dornoch and Team Gargan when it comes to the first Saturday in May.
Could be one of the pacemakers in the Kentucky Derby. When you bet the race, do so with ExpressBet and FirstBet.